All right, so guys, I have here with me the men. When you say we have the men today, I have the men here. I have my brother here, Mr. Adams. You can call him Casting, and then I have Mr. Hanks here. You can add the S if you want. So, Mr. Casting, the discussion is very simple.
Okay.
Finally, GM Bank is having their license to operate after the back and forth, their bank collapsing and all that. The Court of Appeal has finally ordered um, Bank of Ghana to restore their license so that they can operate. So, do you think they getting their license back to operate has any political influence, or do you think it can be linked to any political factor, or you think it's the man's Parkway Sindums and its management their own efforts of they getting their license to operate?
First of all, I would say this is a good news for the Ghanaian business. It gives hope. You know, when this thing happened way back 2019 thereabout, I think, a lot of Ghanaians were not happy about it. A lot of people got their money stuck there. So for it coming back or getting their licenses back, I think it's a good news. But I will not hinge it to or tie it to any political influence because they went there with their lawyers, legitimate way. They went to the Supreme Court all the way to argue before getting this restoration. So I think it's a good news, and no one can link it to a political influence. Maybe, perhaps people might want to score political points, but that will that will not push the right thinking person or Ghanaian to go that way. I think this is a good news.
All right. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Hanks, what's your view on this issue?
Well, for me, and I think when they revoked the license from them, they went to High Court first,
Okay.
and then they lost. And so when they lost, the Pakwesi didn't give up. He has been in focus
Yeah.
for the GN Bank to come back again. And so the main issue that they revoked the license in 2019 was that they said the GN couldn't meet the capital required or requirement. That was, I think, 400 million Ghana cedis.
Okay.
So people, when Mahama was doing the campaign, we all can testify that, he said he will look into the issue and then he will bring them back.
Yeah.
So what he said is that he will look at the requirements if GN Bank is, they really satisfied with the 400 million. He will, do something about it for the bank to come back so that the 400,000 Ghanaians who lost their job can come back and work for the mother Ghana. That was what the president said. So if people are reading political meaning to it, I think it is unfair.
Oh, okay. So to you think it's Mr. Parkway Sindums and his management is their own efforts that they've been able to get their license back?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right, thank you. So, Mr. Caston, your colleague raised a point on Mr. President. That's Mohammed's promise back then that when he assumed power, he's going to see to it that all the banks that were unjustly collapsed is going to restore their license. Your brother make a quick touch on it. What do you also made out of that statement?
Actually, in opposition then, they fought against that, the revocation of those banks.
Okay.
They believe some of them were taken based on political disenfranchisement.
Okay.
People did not side with the government because they were in the front line being criticized. So they decided to clamp their businesses down. Okay. And Papa Kosindum believe was one of them. So John Mama then promised, if I can still recall that, when they come back or when he wins the election 2024 or 2020 thereabout, that he promised that, and that was going to see to it that those banks that were taken without any true that is in their right scrutiny or being taken based on their political affiliation will be restored. That's what he said. But after he won the election, he did not take any bold steps.
Okay.
He did not take any bold steps. They say, oh no, I said this, so I'm going to take it. Papa Kosindun started the process way back. And then fought from this High Court to now Supreme Court, and this is being restored. However, one can still say political influence because people also saw the means that this Bank of Ghana governor could also deflate their facts to maybe to win the case in their favor in order to debunk Papa Kwesi GN Bank to get that victory.
Okay.
But the Bank of Ghana too, they have their lawyers, and the lawyers could peruse and see no, what the previous did was more like a gang plating. It wasn't in their rights, so they believe for them to maybe to turn or to pull back and then let the peace reign in the right manner is what's supposed to be done. And then furthermore, Bank of Ghana too, they are part of the fiscal or management of our economy. They manage our monetary deficit and other things. The inflation, they make sure that it's well managed. And so if you have few banks that are operating in the system, that's where the taxes and other regimes too becomes a little lower. But when you have so many banks that are in there, it have a potential of employing so many people. So when it employs so many people, that's where the tax range also expands and it boosts the GDP.
Okay, like the GDP.
Yeah, it expands the
Domestic,
GDP. Yeah. So I think this is fair. Those who might want to align it to political, they have the right because they can still criticize the Bank of Ghana for not taking certain steps. Others who can still go say no, Papa Kwesi passed the right procedure by getting the addition being restored. Both of them might be right though, but majority of Ghanaians will still side with the decision of the Supreme Court.
Okay, all right. So thank you very much. Yeah, Mr. Caston, Mr. Hanks, your final words on the discussion.
So you see, the issue is clear for the people to, understand that Papa Kwesi Idom started this from the High Court, and then he went to the Appeal Court, and then the judges unanimously ruled in favor of Papa Kwesi Idom and ordered Bank of Ghana to, bring the GN banks back. So there's no, mama interference. You can see that Papa Kwesi have been through all the process of, court jurisdiction. So this is what I can see.
Okay, so yeah, guys, there you have it. The big words, the big feedback, and then their opinion. They've shared their opinion on the current issue concerning the GN Bank and their license being given to operate. I am your boy CJ.